Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
I feel like we are not all on planet Earth today.
Summer's rubbing fucking food right now. Summer, chill, bro.
I'm feeling like a silly goose.
I feel like Bravo, like all the shows are ending. Like I'm at the end. I'm at burnout, just like Bravo is burning out.
Bravo burnout.
Yeah. No, how's everyone doing? What up, girls? How was your MDW?
It was good. I'm mad to be back at work. It feels like it's been a long week, even though it's only been like 3 days. It's still like going, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's time for summer Fridays, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Although my last 3 Fridays have all been half days, so.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
There was one year I had so much vacation. I was like, I'm just going to take every Friday off June, July, and August.
I love that.
That was amazing for me.
Yeah.
Summer Fridays.
When I was in college, I never scheduled classes on Fridays. I was like, no one goes to class on Friday anyway, so.
I work a lot like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I kind of like cap it all off. Friday, I'm like, I'll answer you if you ask me something, but don't expect much from me.
After 12 o'clock on a Friday, I'm like, if someone sends me an email, you're going to get smacked.
Forget it.
That is clearly Monday's problem.
Yeah. Anywho, we have 2 new shows coming up this next week. So we have Dubai starting on Sunday, which you already know how I feel about. Like, why do we have to put 2 shows, and let alone the only 2 housewives on the same day? It's annoying, but anyways, nonetheless, Dubai will start Sunday, and then we have Below Deck Med starting Monday, which is just taking over for Below Deck, which finished this week. So at least that's not double.
What time who's on first on Sundays? Jersey at 8, and then Dubai. That's why they do it, because they want people to just stay and watch Dubai after they watch.
And they will. I'm going to watch it. I'm just going to be annoyed about it. Bravo.
Well, I'm genuinely... Sunday is not going to be the Dubai full time.
Oh, okay.
I think they're moving it then to Tuesdays.
That makes sense.
After it premieres.
They do that a lot. They've definitely done that before.
Yeah. I love that.
They get people hooked and then move it.
Love it.
How many people watch live? That's the real question. I don't think I've ever
Depends on the show.
Couldn't be me. That's for sure. Way too tired. Way past I don't even know what time of day it is anymore.
I try to watch every show at least 20 minutes after it starts so I can fast forward through all the commercials. That's what I
do. That's the key to it.
Yeah. 20 minutes and then you can fast forward through every commercial.
I am like waiting till 6 a.m. for Peacock the next day. That's me. The Dubai taglines came out though, so let's read them. You guys can try to guess, but I don't know. Did you watch the first season, both of you?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe you'll know. If you're jealous of me, that's okay, honey. I would be too.
Is that Chanel Ayan?
It is. It is.
It tracks.
The only thing old about me, darling, is my money.
Stanbury.
I love it.
That's what I was going to say.
That's a good tagline.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. The desert might be hot, but I'll always find the shade. Oh, lame.
That's Lisa.
Caroline.
It's
Brooks?
Lisa.
Okay.
Lisa.
Isn't it
it's
like
just Lisa with an E?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's Lisa. I'm going to call her Lisa.
It's Lisa. Her name is Lisa Milan.
They say Lisa Milan. Maybe it's the accent. You know what? Maybe it's the accent.
It's just Lisa. Remember when I did that? We did our like Housewives or Ultimate Girls Trip fantasy, and I did the Lisa Kim one. All the Kims and the Lisas that have ever been on TV. Lisa Milan made the list. I may be building glass houses, but you'll never see me crack.
Brooks.
Yeah, that one's lame too. I don't even get that. Why are you building glass houses?
I think because of her salon, maybe?
That's weird.
I don't know.
In the land of excess, I find my riches within.
Sarah?
Yeah, I can't relate. But yes, it is Sarah.
Summer liked that one. She said, that's the one. That was a hit. That was a hit.
This is the new girl, Talene. Take it from me. If you know how to stay chill, you'll never get burned.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm saying her name right. I guess we'll find out. But we were saying Anna Marie for forever.
Oh,
I think everyone was like, what is her real name? I think it wasn't just us.
No, I know. Also, I learned this week when we get to Summer House, I've been saying Danielle's company wrong forever. I thought it was Donne, which means women in Italian, and I was like, "Oh, how cool!" She like made this empowering women's company. Whoops. Anywho, okay. Did you guys see the Kyle and Craig like?
I did.
So I kind of like clue me in because I've been a little off the grid. But so Craig is promoted Spritz, and
he didn't
Kyle's
promote it. He's an investor in Spritz.
Oh,
so Spritz is like. Have you ever heard of the toast?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so have you heard of the toast, Darcy?
No.
Okay, so it's a podcast with two sisters. They have like famous parents or whatever. They have like parents who are connected. They started this. They like hung out with Craig and Paige. Craig was like drinking them, and he was like interested in them. He's like, these are awesome. So he invested in the company. Mm-hmm. Kyle is pissed because he's like, this is a cheater brand or this is a competitive brand. And Craig is like, but Kyle, I asked you if I could invest in Loverboy and you're the full CEO founder. You don't have any investors. So he wouldn't let him. So there you go. There you have it.
Has Craig responded?
True? Also, I don't think that's true. I think Kyle does have investors.
I think he has investors, but I think he is. Summer said, "Don't you dare!"
Fuck your investors.
So I don't know. That's what somebody posted on Instagram. I think it was, or there was an article that I read. So I don't know. I'm Team Craig, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, so he invested in something. Get over it. And it's not a cheater brand. How many freaking, like, hard seltzers are out there?
Exactly. I will say, we went upstate, right? And there's really not much to do up there besides drink. So I bought a case of White Claws, and I bought Loverboys, 2 cases of Loverboys. I got, like, the iced tea ones, and they were pretty good, actually. They're not sweet, which is, like, what I like, so...
They were good. I think White Claw is disgusting.
Oh my God, I love White Claw.
I love White Claw.
Oh my God, I could pound it.
Do you like seltzer, though? Like flavored seltzers?
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm a High Noon person.
Love a High Noon.
I like a vodka spritz. I'm not into the malt liquor spritz. That's what it is, right? It's not like it's malt liquor and spritz.
I want to try the Fresca.
Fresca
drink.
Yeah.
I fuck with Fresca so hard. I love it. It's my favorite bev.
Well, that's my sister's company is that's their drink.
Fresca. She's gotta let me know where to get it.
Oh yeah. You can Google it or you can look it up. It tells you where they sell it. They sell it at 7-Eleven here. No, I'm drinking a Diet Coke.
Oh, I thought you had a Fresca. I was like, oh my God, how serendipitous.
I haven't started drinking it again yet, to be honest.
Well, no, I meant like the soda.
I think
Fresca.
with your exhaustion, like one drink would definitely send you over the edge. Like, you'd be like, oh.
I'm not worried about like, I'll need to pump and dump or something. I'm more worried about like, I'll have to feed him in 3 hours and I'll be trash and I'll like drop him on the floor.
That's
what I'm more worried about.
Yeah. I send you guys pictures of me like pumping while I'm drinking. That's the vibe.
Litty titty.
That is the vibe.
You know, it doesn't go into the milk as you're pumping. So
no,
you should write a book.
That's not the main concern.
On how to drink.
With child.
I'll say with Louis, man, that kid's never mind. You know what? I'm going to incriminate myself. Yeah. I'll stop now.
Filter applied now.
Moving on.
Anyway.
Moving on, the Summer House reunion trailer dropped, and the only thing that anyone can talk about are Carl's feet.
Wait, I see on our Instagram you reposted a post that he posted of his feet?
Yes, he posted them himself. Which
I love a guy who could. I love somebody who could take a joke. Like I think he realized that it was not a good look, and he.
Are you?
You know. No, I'm not Team Carl. I am not Team Carl. I like a person who could take a joke. Speaking of Carl, I was sending you guys pictures this weekend. MDW, one of my friends, they were at Point Pleasant and they met Carl, Amanda, and Kyle. And they said Carl was really nice. And I was like, ew.
He is really nice.
That's what
super nice.
We, of course, made our own parody because we have to. And we compared Carl to the little lad who loves berries and cream.
Berries and cream.
It's gotten almost 900 likes. So, or no, it's gotten over 900 likes.
Ooh.
So I'd say we did a good job.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the rest of the trailer, honestly. I just saw the clip of his feet. I stopped.
It looks good.
It looks really good.
Good.
Yeah, I don't like to watch them. I like to be surprised.
Okay, that's good.
Little Andy Cohen news. He filed to dismiss that stupid lawsuit with Leah McSweeney, just based on like there's no grounds for it. And then also, did you guys see? So Andy was in the Hamptons at his Hamptons house this weekend, and apparently he was hanging out with Mary Kate Olsen and her new boyfriend.
Yes. And somebody said
Wild.
seeing Mary Kate out in the wild is like seeing the Loch Ness monster.
It
Like,
is.
that's so true.
They like don't leave you. No one sees them.
No, like they're so. That's why I never believe that the Kardashians just have people like they can't not be seen because hello, the freaking Olsens are never seen.
Never.
They don't want to be seen.
Exactly.
Wild.
I love the Olsens.
Jax was seen with some model. I'm sure Amanda maybe knows more about her. I don't know about her, but she seems to be making a splash. I don't know. Do you know her, Paige?
No, I don't know who she is.
I read up on her. Like I saw an article that was posted and she did a story with like some tabloid basically that she kept getting so much like breast augmentation surgery. She now has to do like pain treatments for herself because her back hurts so badly because her boobs are so big.
Well, don't be an idiot.
Okay.
Don't bring those Jerry Springer titties over here and expect not to have consequences, okay?
Well, did you see she screamed I'm pregnant at like Ariana's brother's birthday celebration at Jax's?
No. What?
Mm-hmm. They were
This
like,
is so weird.
happy birthday, Jeremy. And like someone's filming and then she like looks at the camera and she goes, and I'm pregnant.
This is so weird.
I don't like those vibes.
Jax posted something today that he's not dating anyone and basically like, I wish you guys knew what was really going on. Wah, wah. I feel bad for me. I don't believe him.
No.
But that's that. The Valley apparently is keeping the exact same cast for season 2. No Pump Rules people will be added. So there goes that speculation.
I like it.
I do too. I wasn't ready for them to be added, to be honest. You guys,
Agree.
Major news, Sonja's townhouse sold in auction for $5.4 million.
R.I.P.
4.5 million. Sorry. Apparently I'm
Which
just
is a townhouse.
It's the end
Good
of
for
an
her.
era.
It is.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
really hoping to rent it out, so I hope whoever bought it is going to put it on VRBO.
Be smart.
We'll see. Southern Charm was just on their cast vacay to Baha Mar in the Bahamas.
I would love if Joe Giudice showed up.
Oh, he's always there.
Personally,
Did I ever send you guys?
crossover I want to see.
Wait, he's always at that casino. Did I ever send you guys the pictures that Joe has sent me? Because that's where they
Yes, and that's why I know that he's always there is because you said he's always there, and I know Joe always goes to the Bahamas. So
we
I'm
like
to
dang. When we go, Joe and I, we stay at Atlantis because we like the family-friendly fun vibes. But when they go, they stay at the Baha Mar, little SLS, a little bougie, and that's where he always is. He is at Atlantis a lot too. Anyways, the other breaking news is that we had boots on the ground at Food to Tile. Amanda finally went to Food to Tile and took a picture.
You guys, let me tell you all about it. That was across the street. I went to Bottle King on Route 17 because I was getting Loverboy for my upstate trip. So I was there with all my kids and my husband. And I'm like, hold on. Before we get into the park, I'm like, you got to take a picture of me outside Food to Tile. So there you go.
And okay, we're going to discuss it because I like really can't get over it with your fucking untied shoelaces. But I was like, all right, I guess I'll post this even though it looks a little sloppy with her one untied shoelace. But you don't tie your shoelaces. It's a thing.
I do not tie my shoelaces. I don't tie them. I didn't know.
I saw the picture. I didn't say anything because I was like, whatever, that happens. You know, she got a lot of kids. She probably forgot to tie her shoes. And then you sent a picture the next day and both of your shoes were untied. And I'm like, what is the theme here? I don't understand this.
I told, the whole weekend we were upstate. My father-in-law's like, your shoes are untied. Your shoes are untied. So then we came back and there's like a bear in our neighborhood. I sent you guys pictures of the bear. Yeah. And I go over to talk to my neighbor and she's like, your shoes are untied. That is dangerous. I'm like, well, everyone calm down. I'm not a 5-year-old. I know how to walk.
But you also could fall and that bear could get you.
You know what? Forget them being dangerous. For me, it's like, how many things are they dragging through and then you bring them into your like
I don't wear shoes in my house. I take them off in the mudroom. So they don't come in. No shoes come in my house.
But like just the dragging of the shoes. Like wet shoelaces around.
I don't think that they're not like, I wouldn't wear them. I usually tuck them in. I don't know. You guys, I just don't wear them. I just don't have my shoelaces.
You go to Costco, you run them over with the freaking car. Like, all the things I'm thinking of, I'm like, why just wouldn't you, like, There's a reason we were all taught to do that. Because they're supposed to be tied.
Or get some like Skechers slip-ins, like something.
Like,
all right, I'll work on it. I don't know that I can do it, but I'll work on it.
Maybe just start wearing slides
for your birthday.
Velcro.
Wear Crocs.
No.
I'll
take the untied laces.
I will say that I caved in pregnancy and I wore like Birkenstocks every day because they were like the only shoes that fit.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
I feel like Darcy
Crocs.
has a pair of Birkenstocks.
I sure do.
Yeah, I could tell.
Oh, I have had them in the closet and I would definitely lie to people if they asked if I had them before, but I'm telling you now, I wore them during my entire pregnancy.
I am almost convinced to get the clog Birkenstocks, but I just don't know if that's for me. I'm not there yet. Probably over the winter.
At least you don't have to tie those, so I'd say it's a step up.
With like a nice wool sock. I think that's a cute look, honestly.
How many ounces of granola do you have to eat a day for that to be your vibe? I'm just wondering.
Do you also have to drive a Subaru?
Oh, well, you know what they say.
What do they say?
Lesbians love a Subaru.
That they do.
True. That is true.
I'll
never forget.
My dad sells them. He'll get us the data on
My
that.
mom works for an insurance company, and she's the one who told me that. So
backed by data.
Yeah, exactly.
Backed by data. Loves it. That's it.
Can we move on to my favorite show right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We definitely can. So let's talk about somewhere else. Honestly, it feels so long ago because it was a whole week ago. All I could really remember was like Danielle's not called Done event, Dawn. Which made more sense, but I'm like, wow, that's how you spell that? I would never have spelled it that way. So, good for her. Yay, Danielle. As a CEO and founder.
Did anyone download the app?
No, I've been following along with fellow Reddit users who have been downloading and using the free trial and reading their feedback, and they said it's not great.
Yeah, I've read the reviews on like Apple App Store, and it's not good. There was only 2, and they were both not good.
Only 2? That's ooh.
Yeah. 2 comments, 10 reviews, 2 comments.
Still not,
or 10
great.
ratings, I guess you want to say.
As a founder and CEO, I wouldn't be thrilled.
I like the concept of it, and if it worked, that would be even better. And that's. But do I have to take all the pictures of my?
You do.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, please send someone over to do that. Thank you. Okay, so this what was the party theme really? Doomsday?
All right, so they called it Doomsday, but it was Mad Max. Like, that is 100% Mad Max, which is a movie from the 80s. They recently rebooted it, and there's another one coming out that's out now. But it's just like end of the world, gas is currency, people dress
in
like
steampunk.
That.
Because it felt very steampunk to me.
Yeah, you said that last week, and then Darcy said it's Doomsday, and then I'm watching. I'm like, this screams steampunk. And then Darcy said,
"It was all the weird goggles for me." I think.
Yeah, and like the clock gears too.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't understand it. The themes were like a little out of control this season. I liked them. I liked Carl's car party. That was my favorite one.
I liked the alien one.
Oh, that was good too.
That was a good one.
Yeah, they were good.
I
don't really remember what occurred in between. I just know that in the end, Carl finally yelled at Lindsay, and I liked it.
What would Jesse Solomon do?
Oh my God, we got a 25-minute rendition of What Would Jesse Solomon do.
To be honest, I can't get it out of my head, and I've been singing What Would Jesse Solomon do? I'm I don't want it in my head. I don't love Jesse Solomon or his song, but I can't get it out of my head.
We need it on
What would Jesse Solomon do? I can't get it out of my head.
Add it to the Bravo playlist.
Yeah. I'm when Romeo's crying, I just start singing that. He's into it.
He likes that.
Oh God. So he beat cancer. Good for him. I know we kind of thought that was the case, but that's a serious storyline, so I appreciate it. And I thought it was really nice that everyone came together and threw him a little party.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand how he already had a song prepared for the party he didn't know about. When was he gonna sing that song?
And why were there so many people still in the restaurant? And nobody watched him sing.
No one watched. No one
Nobody
turned
watched
around.
him.
Maybe they told him, "Don't turn around while we're filming," because I would have been staring.
When they went into the restaurant, there was no one in there. Then when that song started happening, there was a bunch of people in there. So I didn't know what happened. It's almost like they filled it with extras.
Interesting.
Scripted. Just kidding. But anyways, we end with Carl yelling at Lindsay, which I appreciated. I'm like, finally. Give it back to Toe.
I mean, everyone's like, Carl's the victim in this, and then he screams and yells. So he's not so scared of his abusive girlfriend, is he?
I think everyone has a breaking point.
Okay,
and this is Carl.
He's not being
But
abused.
also, I think people are very much Team Lindsay. Like, those are the trending polls in the last 2 weeks. So I'm still Team Carl. And I can't wait for tonight. End it all, Carl.
You're on the wrong side of history. You're on the wrong side of history, but that's okay. It happens.
Well, at least I tie my shoes.
Yeah. There's that. Well, the much anticipated season finale is tonight. So by the time you guys are listening to this, you will have hopefully already watched it. And I'm really excited to see. But I hope they didn't just hype it all up for nothing, which is typical of Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Vanderpump Rules.
I was just going to say that. Let's talk about Jersey. I just love a classic Jersey. They don't have to be doing anything. They don't care what they're doing. I just like it. And that's that. Do you guys agree? It's my favorite of the franchise.
I have a little bit more going on, but I don't find myself bored with it the way I do with other franchises.
Yeah.
I'm not bored yet, but I could see that I could get a little bit annoyed because you can clearly see that there is a division in filming, and it's kind of like they're piecing it together almost. I don't know. It's there's no storyline yet, is what I'm saying.
Well, I did kind of like make a note to myself about this because we have the party that Jen throws for Biscuit the dog, and
my bitch,
my bitch, lady dog, bitch, lady dog, my bitch,
lady dog. She's my bitch. I died.
I was dying. So Marge and Rachel obviously like refuse to attend because Teresa's going to be there. But then Jackie comes, but we never get any kind of like segue into how Jackie became good with everybody. So it like doesn't make sense. I thought there was going to be more like builds up to her being.
Yeah, but even Dolores is like, what is happening? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Like she's confused as to why that's happening. And I think it's because, you know, Jackie said, I got to get in some filming time. And if I'm going to film, these got to be my bitches.
Because I think all this stuff is happening off camera, which is like annoying. But anyways, Teresa makes the joke that doesn't land anywhere.
It landed with me.
I thought it was
fucking landed with me.
I'm like, wow, good for her. That was clever. Clever in the moment, but no one made me.
I think they were a little bit shocked. I think they were like, oh, dang.
Marge sucks.
She does.
Yeah. So Jen and Rachel made up. Good for them. Danielle with the scenes talking about her family. Like, if you're
I don't care.
Isn't talking to you, maybe the problem is you.
And honestly, we've already
same thing.
We've already done this with Teresa, and I don't need another my family. I don't care. You know what? That's your own personal problem.
That's a cheater brand. We've already done I hate my family.
Please move on. I don't care. And I think you're kind of an asshole because your dad is reaching out and you're not responding. Grow up. Grow the fuck up, Danielle.
Right.
I want no part of it. I want no part of it. Shut the fuck up.
Part of it.
I want no
She's
part
annoying.
of it.
And I liked her. Now I'm annoyed with her.
Yeah, she annoys me. And it's like her voice too. It's just so nasally. It really bothers me. Anyways, Antonia went to college. Good for her. Melissa.
That made me a little bit sad when they were saying goodbye. I was like, oh,
when Joe.
Yeah. That's like so sad. I don't ever want to think about that.
Yeah, I get that. Gia got a seat at the big girls table this week. I didn't understand why. And also, like, she doesn't really do herself any favors. I'm so Team Teresa, but, like, Gia, like, you got a seat at the big girls' table. Just shut up. You don't have to talk.
Yeah.
Ease into
it. What?
I said ease into it or you're going back to the kids'
Yeah,
table.
she went, like, fast. She came in hard, and I'm not I don't like when people come in hard.
It's like you're still a kid at this table, so it's, like, weird. I don't know. But anyways, they had the charity softball game as per usual, and all that Marge's storyline is going to be is Jan died a year ago and being obsessed with Teresa. So none of those things have actually occurred to her.
I hate Marge. Like, she's in my top 3 of like most despised housewives.
Did you
like,
meet her? Did you meet her? Did you meet her at BravoCon?
I think so. Yeah.
Did you like her?
We met Joe.
No,
I don't know if we met.
I
Marge.
met her with Amanda.
Yeah, and I thought she was super nice. I thought she was really nice. So I was just wondering if you met her. That's all.
No, not this time. I don't think we did.
I
don't think we did.
Not for me.
I just like when she speaks, though. I told you that. Like, they go to the hot dog stand, and she's like, "Oh, this is fabulous." I'm like, "You're eating a hot dog on the side of the road." What is fabulous about this? Anywho, anything else on Jersey?
No.
Well, stay tuned. Martha's Vineyard got their reunion, and it was very lame.
Guys, whenever Jordan talked, all I could think of was fruit roll-ups because that's what her shirt reminded me of was fruit roll-ups.
Lady Gaga meat dress.
I wrote Jordan's outfit looked worse in person.
It was bad.
Why was everyone coming for Jasmine from season 1? Like, we're here at the season 2 reunion where she didn't bother anyone all season. Why are we coming for her?
It was so weird.
Obviously, shit has happened off camera that they're not willing to talk about.
Yeah.
But like Preston did an interview on a podcast and was like, "Oh, I'm not actually that close with them. Even though I was in their wedding, it doesn't mean I'm actually friends with Silas. Like, you just pick people in your wedding, you pick people who are responsible." And I was like, I don't
And that's why I didn't have bridesmaids.
What? Not responsible?
I'm just kidding. I was in both of your weddings. Honored.
Oh.
Honored. I just didn't have bridesmaids. Or you would have been in there, both of you, obviously.
Sweet.
Obviously.
Yeah, the reunion was weird. Summer made no friends. I thought it was really funny though when Shanice was like, "You asked to borrow my sweater," and she goes, "Yeah, because I know how to pair it better than you do." She doubled down on what she said about Shanice's fashions, and I respect her for that.
There you go.
I do.
Based on what Shanice was wearing at the reunion, I don't quite disagree.
I don't love a baby. I honestly only Summer looked good at the reunion. I don't love a baby doll dress. It's not for me. But Nick and Tasia broke up, so I guess all those rumors finally got to her, probably.
Don't blame her.
Sounds like he broke up with her, though, after all. God, typical.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know. So they're on pause, apparently. So,
I'm not thrilled about that. Thrilled.
Well, I think that they needed a cast shakeup, and they didn't get it together in time. Maybe they wanted to see the ratings before they decided, and then they decided.
Just everybody from the cast who posted made it very much seem like not a pause, and this was like
the end.
Dunzo.
Oh yeah, I saw Preston's post. It did look very like we're dying.
And Amir's
the show has died.
R.I.P. Bria's launching a travel
Amir
blog.
was really in his feels.
Oh God. Well, he said he wouldn't come back unless Natalie got a spot too, and I'm like, I don't think
you don't have to worry about it now.
Right. I don't think her little one-hit wonder of drama is enough to get her a spot. She was annoying and she doesn't really drink. So bye. It's not fun for her summer house. Thank you. Maybe they'll rebrand it as something else. I love the show and I love the concept. I don't love that it was branded as Summer House because I think that people were trying to make it something that it wasn't and kept comparing it to Summer House. I feel like it could have stood on its own.
I think it definitely could have stood on its own.
We need the diversity too on Bravo, okay? Like how many white women can we watch wear Chanel? Just saying.
Preach. I think also too it's at a disadvantage because they film it just for 15 days and like you don't have a long enough time for shit to build up, but the transportation to Martha's Vineyard is so challenging.
Right.
So like,
well, it's like Winter House. Winter House
exactly
is now too.
Exactly. Yeah. I think the 15 days was just too hard to develop any sort of 10 episode show because it's nobody was like giving. You know,
I Jordan think it's probably a production difficulty more than anything. So we'll see what happens with it. But I think they could rebrand it as something else, somewhere else. Someone else commented on one of our posts, like, it's a shame that they didn't actually show more of Martha's Vineyard. It which is kind of true.
Yeah.
They never go and do anything. They just have parties at their house.
But it might be hard to film in Martha's Vineyard. I feel like
Yeah, you have to
people
have, like,
of Martha's
releases.
Vineyard might not be down for that.
Yeah.
Well,
agreed.
I think after the first season, like they were not thrilled about the show, like people in Martha's Vineyard, and didn't want any filming.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
they
what
said
happened
that about
in
the
Hamptons,
Jersey Shore.
too. That happened at the Jersey Shore. It also happened with Summer House, which is why they had to move to like Side Harbor. Yeah.
They probably weren't wrong about the Jersey Shore, I'd say.
No.
Even though it's so good. Remember when we went there that summer and everyone was getting stabbed on the boardwalk?
Yes, there was
it was
an
bad.
incident this
I
past
was just going to
weekend.
say, Memorial Day weekend,
I saw
everyone
that.
was running down the freaking boardwalk in Seaside.
Oh,
It's
you
so
know what?
crazy.
That video, I was like, where is this, Miami Beach? Because that is what happens on South Beach on every Memorial Day, every spring break. It's like tasers and gunshots gone wild. It's so annoying. Anywho, Below Deck, the finale was this past week, and I thought it was a good season when I looked at it all laid out. The last few episodes, I was kind of over it. I think they made it a little too long. I don't think we need a 17-episode season, but
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
last
they always kinda
episode
do that.
lost me.
yeah. But I liked it. I think that Sunny and Ben being an official couple is disgusting. I'm just gonna say that. Like, Amanda said it last week, but have some fucking self-respect, girl. Gross.
He's so gross. He's just like a little tan bitch baby.
I'm like, how can you watch all these episodes and then be like, let's announce our relationship? Like, you watch him literally like go and call his other ex-girlfriend.
He's a creep. Like,
yeah.
and I don't love the shit he talked about Captain Carey as the show was airing. Like, zero respect for this human.
Did you guys think Barbie and Kyle would at least last until cameras went down? Was the poll I posted today? She didn't even last till cameras went down. She left in the middle of the night.
I don't blame her.
I don't get what was like going on though. Like, first of all, why are you trying to change your Scottish lad? The guy likes to wear kilts and shows wing. Like, that's who he is. Like, stop trying to change him.
I don't think you can really change anybody. I think people are who they are.
They are. I think. Do you think people can conform? You can acquiesce a little, but people just are who they are at the end of the day.
Do you think it wasn't embarrassed by his behavior, or I don't want people seeing your penis?
I think was embarrassed. Yeah, I don't want my dad watching your penis on TV.
Exactly.
That's really what she was thinking. Which her dad was on Watch What Happens Live, and he didn't seem like he could care at all about
what happened. You could also
happened.
just get the ick, and maybe she just got the ick because it was showing everybody's penis. Like, ew.
I think so too. The kilt would have done the ick for me, to be completely fair. It's like Carl's little feet.
Did you get the egg? Did you get the egg?
I never was like, I mean, no, Carl's back hair did that for me a long time ago, and shoulder hair, but I never was like attracted to Carl in that way, but the feet would have thrown me.
I think that's also the problem is everyone's like, oh, Carl's so hot, and I've just
Who says that? Who says
in
that?
like season 1 and 2, people think he's like attractive, like for sure.
Handsome. He's definitely handsome.
I'm gonna go find it and send you guys because I never got it. I'm like, ew. I still can't believe Paige made out with him. Sorry, Paige.
I personally I think that Carl is more attractive than like a Kyle. Kyle is just not my flavor. So
okay.
But I don't think he's like hot. I think he's attractive.
I think Jesse Solomon is more attractive. As the day episodes go on, I kind of like Jesse Solomon. I don't know.
I don't know. That's like a personal preference. Yeah. He doesn't do it for me. I think West is cuter than him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It could just be a good personality, though. Maybe I don't know.
That's true.
It'll fucking make or break.
It's true. Okay, so there's like all this van chaos, and all I could think of was like any form of transportation will provide chaos on Bravo, like any form. And I don't really even understand what happened. So Zandy was saying I would have fired you, but I don't know why she needed to say that, and I would have been mad too if I was Barbie. But then it just went to like level crazy in 10 seconds.
I love
drinking,
and that's it. Everybody was just so drunk.
I loved Barbie flipping out and being like, "You want me to go crazy? I will fucking show you crazy." Do you know how many times I must have said that to my husband in our marriage? You haven't seen crazy yet. Hey, we're still together.
I love it.
I don't know. But Barbie leaves, and Captain Carey is the only one who cared. He called her, which I thought was sweet.
And she was not happy with her current accommodations.
She wasn't, which is not surprising. Good for you. Use your daddy's credit card and hit the Ritz, babe.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was reading today, her dad owns like a Coca-Cola company in like Argentina.
Yeah, she has like a Lambo.
Mm-hmm. She's got money.
Yeah. She definitely, which is like, you just did this show for like, to be famous, not because you need the money or want to work on boats. But she must have worked on boats. I mean, she wasn't like...
She was like second stew.
Yeah, she wasn't like super green. But
yeah, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Just because your dad's rich doesn't mean she's rich, you know?
In this case, I don't think
she had a lot of Cartier bracelets on. I don't know. I don't think that's true. But anyways, the Vanderpump reunion part 3, I'm just like glad it's over, and I need the pause. I feel like I am so scandaled out from the last like year and a half. I need the pause. And they've all gotten like a little too like ego inflated for me, and they all need like to be knocked down like a peg, maybe.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. It was just a lot of like LaLa talking and a lot of weird tears happening.
I think the producers very much got the conversation that they were going to get all season with Ariana and Tom. They were like, if you're not going to play ball while we're filming and do a one-on-one with him, we'll force it when we have you contractually stuck in this room and you can't leave.
Yeah.
But
well, yes, they got it. I don't know. It didn't like, it just felt like it wasn't, there was no like real back and forth. She was still like talking to like air. She wasn't really talking to him. So it still seemed like it didn't really go anywhere. Fell flat for me.
I liked it.
I needed more James making fun of things.
Some levity.
Yeah.
I did like the earring getting stuck in the hair because that has also happened to
funny.
me, and that sucks.
That was funny. I always wonder, because I watched it on Peacock, so of course it was like super duper extendo explosion uncut uncensored, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't need 52 minutes of this. So I was wondering if that actually made it on the regular.
Yep.
Well, the Valley is what we got left, and next week is the season finale of that. So everything's coming to a close. It's weird. Like, what's going to be on TV? I
think the Olympics trials are coming soon, and then the Olympics. So I think they're going to take like a break for a little bit because don't they play the Olympics on Bravo because
they do?
Yeah, because NBC is Bravo. Bravo is NBC.
But still, like, no, unless like the pole vaulters are beating each other with the poles, like maybe Bravo's not your audience. For that.
Maybe. I mean, I like the Olympics. You guys aren't.
Oh, I fuck with the Olympics hard.
See, so we're Bravo fans, so I fucks with especially the Summer Olympics.
I like the Olympics, but I also still want to see Housewives.
Okay. Well,
Orange County should be coming soon.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff is coming soon, but nothing's been announced with a date, and it's already June, like tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Basically, we're gonna have Dubai and Jersey and Below Deck. That's it.
Nice little summer vacay, though. You know?
Yes. Yeah, I guess they do that in the summer. I think now that I think about it, that kind of happened last summer, too.
I will take this over 2 Bravo shows 5 nights a week. Because that was too much.
Same. That was a
Remember
lot.
That one time there was like 3 Bravo shows on.
Yes,
like
in like one day.
Yeah. It was like madness. It was like Jersey Dancing Queen something else, Summer House or something like that. Crazy. Anyways, all right, let's talk about the Valley. This episode was like fine. It wasn't the best. I kind of think that as much as I dislike Kristen as a human being, like you do need to have Kristen or it's going to be a little boring. Mm-hmm. With that being said, when the producers were like, oh, are you having FOMO? And she's like, I'm having JOMO, joy of missing out. I'm like, you are a fucking liar.
Do you think she sat there to come up with that? Like,
oh yeah, that was rehearsed. Mm-hmm. Rehearsed. What JOMO? You weirdo. I know we've said it, but like Nia and Danny are not made for reality TV. I posted a meme about it today, and people were like, "But I love them, breath of fresh air." I'm like, they don't belong in this cast of characters at all.
Not with those people.
I think Danny, when he gets drunk, is more made for it. I didn't realize he gets like wasted. But also he's not sleeping because he has 2 infants, so that also leads to getting wasted.
Well, and he has to put the kids on the boobs.
Kids on boobs. In the kids. Let me just say that in the last month, my husband's never put a kid on my boob. So,
well, he's not Danny.
You know
then.
what that means.
That's all I have to say.
It seems like a job only me and Romeo can do, but I guess I'm not. I don't have Danny. So.
Yeah, you don't have a Danny, so
I gotta tell my husband, you better be putting
that baby on my boob.
So crazy. I thought the fantasy party was lame. I didn't understand it. It didn't make a lot of sense to me.
A weird thing to do with your friends.
Yeah.
But Janet being vanilla, perfectly on brand.
That was funny. Okay, so they made such a giant thing about her baby shower, surprise baby shower, surprise baby shower. It was 10 seconds of the show. I'm like, why did we talk about this for 3 episodes for it to be for 10 seconds? I didn't get it. Oh, I wanted to say this about Nia before we moved on. Do you think that she fakes the babysitter calls? Because I never even noticed it until Jason brought it up, but she definitely fakes the babysitter calls.
As soon as she gets a hint of like Danny potentially getting a little out of control, we're out the door. So she doesn't even give him the opportunity to embarrass himself.
Exactly.
It was funny. I'm like, this is serious. She's like, what did she say? You just cursed at me on TV. I'm like, the fuck? This is Bravo.
She's about that passion.
He didn't call you his bitch wife.
I know. Here she is, my bitch wife.
Here she is, my bitch wife. I love Joe Giudice.
I think I wrote, this is not Little House on the Prairie is on another network. It's what I wrote under the meme post. People weren't really happy about it, but I just think it's funny. It doesn't mean I don't like them. I just think this is not the platform for
everybody's fair game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
agreed. Even pregnant Janet.
Yeah.
People have no issue saying how annoying she is.
I do kind of love like a pregnant villain though.
I do too.
You know?
Zach's gonna yell at her next week, and I think that's hysterical. Yelling at a pregnant woman. Woo! Takes the cake. Takes the cake. I feel like only a gay man can get away with it.
I think you might be right.
Yeah. Anyways, Michelle and Brittany are both very checked out of their marriage, which I just think Bravo is like, Jax is back and we are going to do him dirty. Like all of the things that they're posting him saying about his wife will never leave him. So fucked up.
That is crazy.
Won't let her go.
She's not going anywhere. My wife is never going to leave.
She will never leave me.
Bitch, Brittany went and got an Airbnb, buddy.
Yeah.
So she did leave. She left you.
Good for her.
Honestly, good for her. Good for you, Brittany.
She should have left a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at least she's doing it now.
Brats. Jax's ego. I don't know. Jax's ego never thought she was going to leave, and she called him on it. So
I think for him, when Jax fucked Faith and she didn't leave then, she was never going to leave.
Yeah. But it's also different when you have a kid and your kid starts talking to you the way that you're disrespecting you, like your husband's disrespecting you. So I get it. You know what? Props to you, Brittany. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, next week is the finale, and then I guess there's not a reunion, so that'll be
which is such bullshit.
So maybe Dubai moves to Tuesday like that week.
Yep.
That'd be good.
But I saw that they're gonna start like pick up cameras for the Valley like very, very soon.
It got a lot of good like feedback, so I can see that. And they're all getting divorced, so you're gonna miss the story if you don't pick up camera.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see. Anything else Bravo related, Bravo adjacent? The Kardashians started. That was the good first episode.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the Kardashians. You know what I really want to learn? What happened to Kimberly's hand?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Why was it wrapped up for months and months?
Yeah.
Psoriasis?
I didn't even think about that.
I don't know. Well, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the excuse me.
What the fuck are you about to say?
God stop me.
Importance?
Did you guys see the Ozempic in Scott's fridge? Somebody Manjaro in Scott's fridge.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, well, look at him. He like weighs 400 pounds less than he did in the last episode he was in.
I really need to give me some of that shit.
Yeah.
Go to Mexico. It's way cheaper.
I know.
And you don't need a prescription.
Yeah, I'm about to get on that train now that I am off the pregnant train. And Crumble Cookie ain't making stops at my house anymore. I'll tell you that much. But my mom left, so no one's cooking, and maybe that will mean that we just don't eat anymore. Just kidding. I made dinner today. I'm like a
What'd
real
you make?
mom. Well, ground turkey and a salad.
That sounds delicious.
Yep.
Just some ground turkey on your salad? I'm confused.
I seasoned it, and then you put it on.
Oh, that's healthy. Go you.
My husband just likes the protein in the vegetable, so
yeah.
Yesterday I made a pork tenderloin. I did not cook it all the way
accidentally,
and then I went to cut it, but I was holding the baby for like an hour, and I never went to check it.
I always put,
we're gonna need another hour until dinner.
I put the pork tenderloin in the crock pot, and that's how, so that way you don't even have to think about it. I'm a crock pot queen because 3 kids in sports.
I gotta come to you for some recipes.
Yeah.
Do you have an Instapot?
No.
I do, but I'm scared of it.
It's once you get over using it the first time,
you're
good.
Yeah. The whole pressure cooker release thing. I'm like, and that's how they make bombs. So I'm always scared it's going to explode.
It's not, if you read the instruction manual and don't act like an idiot, you're not going to blow your house up. Unless you're intentionally trying to.
The FBI is going to listen to this and be like,
that's what people say when they deep fry those turkeys.
And then you see all those videos later on.
All right, we've lost all our listeners.
We can end it. We can end
reel it in. End it. What you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you, Summer, for the hype. Follow us on our socials on Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, Threads at Boujee Bravo Bitches, TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group and we also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.